We did it. We made it back. Home safe. What a trip. This is technically my Sunday stream. We stream Saturday. We're streaming Sunday. It's 11:36 p.m. EST. I'm full of gas. This is going to be the shortest stream I ever do. And tomorrow I'm taking off, and it's Garfield's last hurrah. Booty.
Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot, 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 that booty, booty. Scoot, 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 that booty, booty. Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty.
Ba 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 dum dum dum. Booty. Lampot. Well, tippity tip top of the evening to you, laddie. Thank you for stopping by, tuning in, chit chatting. I appreciate you. I hope all is well with you. I hope you're beating the nor'easter, and I hope that you are having a super chill Sunday evening so far. Welcome to the quickest scoot stream ever. Lampot said, "How was wedding? You staying home tomorrow? Big weather and all." I am indeed. I'm pretty sure staying home. I'm gonna take the day. Well, Garfield will be here in the morning. I instructed him on the task of doing more construction, but who knows what that guy might do. Wedding was good too, by the way. Thanks for asking. It was just a lot of driving. We ended up canceling our flight back and decided to just use the rental car to drive from Virginia, right? Virginia to back to our car at JFK's, which was a pretty good move. I was kind of scared to get on a plane with all this weather and stuff that was going on. Mr. William Webb, well, top of the evening to you, laddie. Thank you for stopping by, tuning in, chit-chatting. I appreciate you. I hope all's well with you, and I hope you are having a Cassie Sunday fun day so far. Fun dip. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Webb said, "Scooty, how long you streaming for today?" Super quick. Super quick. I'm basically going to stream for like the next 20 minutes. We're going to do a tiny bit of construction, and then I need to hop off, decompress. I just got home. I just got home after driving for a very long time. So I need to like shower, brush my teethies, and catch up on some sleep. I am going to take off tomorrow, but Garfield will be here at 4:30 a.m. EST. It's his last hurrah. He will be here. Lampot said, "Nor'easter ain't got shit on my truck, losing oil pressure on me." Mr. Webb says, "Say hi to Garf if I'm asleep." Will do, Mr. Webb. I'll make sure he knows. I'll tell him to give you a shout out. Lampot said, "If you want during the day, if you are free, we TOA," with little big eyes looking to the side emoji. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I'm still crabbing. I crabbed this whole trip, and I've gained a lot of levels. I'm still crabbing. Moby crabbing. At some point, yeah, tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be a pretty chill day for me and the wife. I might do something during the day if the weather isn't too bad. But we'll see. We shall see. Oh! Excuse me, pardon me, sorry. Excuse me, pardon me, sorry. I'm disgusting. We all know this. It's not up for discussion. If you'd like to talk about it, though, go for it. You may, quietly, respectfully amongst yourselves. Thank you, appreciate you, love you. I haven't farted in like 10 hours. I was in a car with my in-laws for that long. So my stomach really hurts and I have a lot of gas. And we gotta get it out. Lampot said, ping me on Discord when you were free. I think I'll be around in the morning and late afternoon. Unsure if I feel like fixing my truck tomorrow. Mr. Webb said, oh man, you're gonna make me start playing Osrs again, Scoot. I got like 200 something K to 99 firemaking. I was gonna do a maxing series like Oda. Idiots all in the works right now. Scooty Tooty. Mr. Webb, I didn't even know that you... I swear I thought I saw you on. I didn't know you were taking a break. Yeah, come back. Come on. Come on. The water's fine. You gotta come back. Where's my mans? We got our mans. Oh! Oh. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. What else can I say? It's gonna be a gassy, quick 20-minute stream. Hold your noses. Lampot said in quotations, oh, fuck, you're gonna make me max, and the picture is that one porn frame. Yeah. Mr. Rev said, if I log in and stream, then it's in honor of you, Scoot. Thank you, Mr. Webb. It's an honor just to have that honor. Mr. Webb said, I'm not doing giveaways though. Too many scammers in the GE. I understand. I'm gonna be a little dry on giveaways and stuff like that because I'm so focused on these buyable skills. But I could clean out the main bank a little bit. I think once we get to Herblore, I'm gonna have to do a couple bond giveaways. It's just my thing. I'll have to liquidate the banks. The banks. We shall see. We shall see. I gotta get to this construction. Tomorrow's gonna have to be like a nice construction morning. Hopefully Garfield does a good job. He pulls his weight. Lampot said, we pull Shadow, then we run giveaway. That would be insane. I never even looked at the stats. How good is Shadow? Like, is it worth the money or no? Is it just hype? Like I know Scythe. I don't know. I know Scythe is expensive. It's like Scythe and Shadow, and there's something else too. But like, are they worth it? Like, if you have excess GP, I'm sure it's worth it. The stats are better. They're probably best in slot in some way, shape, or form. But like, how good is it? Somebody please tell me, because I'm a noob. I'm a tube. Lampot said, I pulled absolute dog shit loot today. I'm so mad. I have a feeling when I start doing Vorkath, I might get something. I might get a little something. Because I'm gonna have to go for like at least 50. Or until I get ahead. Lampot said, Shadow good as hell, but Scythe and T-Bow blow it out of the water. Yeah, T-Bow, that's what I was thinking. T-Bow is insane. Like, that's something I would consider wasting my life trying to get. Mr. Webb said, I have a vendor bow. It's dog shit. I need a T-Bow so bad. If anyone gets a T-Bow, Mr. Webb, if you get a T-Bow, maybe you could let me borrow it when I go for Inferno. Please? I'll give you my address, IRL, just so you trust me. Mr. Webb said, what boss do I do for T-Bow? Isn't it like Ox or something? Lampot said, Vorkath is good consistent money, not good for big money drops. Lampot said, Webb, get Bofa. Lampot said, Chambers of Xerix. Yeah, but isn't Chambers of Xerix like kind of hard too? Maybe one day. DW. Oh, hippity tip top of the evening to you, laddie. Thank you for stopping by, tuning in, chit chatting. Appreciate you, missed you. Hope all is well with you, and I hope that you are having a excellent egg salad Sunday morning, Sunday evening so far. Welcome to the stream. I'm running low. I'm running on empty here. I just pulled in the driveway. Just got home. and I made it in time to get my Sunday stream in. Even if it's a shorty, we're still on par for streaming every single day. We're good. I streamed Saturday morning, and we're streaming Saturday evening. I'm bending the rules a little bit. I never said I was going to stream every single day at 4:30 a.m. EST. I never said that. But I did say I do want to stream every single day. Even if just for 20 minutes. This is a rarity, though. ZW said LMAO cocked. Yeah. I love how they did that. Mr. Webb said, hell yes. I need a squad. We get into Tebow. Bofa is too gay. Lampot said, it's not that bad. Isn't it, like, really good for budget Inferno? Like, you need Bofa. You need the Bofa if you're gonna budget Inferno. It's good for, like, iron budget Inferno, I think. Mr. Webb said, I need max gear or die. Lampot said, Olm is a little tricky to run head, but if you are melee hand, it's very simple. What's melee hand? What's a melee hand? Mr. Webb said, I need to max my thieving if I want a Bofa. Bofa. Lampa said, it's not that bad, was our difficulty of Cox. But also Bofa, very, very good. Olm has 2 hands you have to fight. Mr. Webb said, Bofa, like super cheap PK gear. Lampot said, 1 made, 1 melee. 1 mage, 1 melee. Right. Okay. My wife made the incredible decision to get a dozen donuts from Krispy Kreme. And it's probably been like 20 years since I ate Krispy Kreme donuts. We used to have one locally, like where I'm from, and they got rid of it for some reason, and I don't think I ever went back to a Krispy Kreme. There's like none in my area for like 50 miles or something. I think the closest one is like Penn Station, which is pretty far from me. Oh, he's hiding. Mr. Webb said, I like a T-bow, go get an Infernal. Lampot said, Bofa 135 mil right now. Yes, we did, Lampot said, yeah. You remember the red Krispy Kreme light, right? Mr. Webb said, I'll use a fucking rune crossbow or my Zarite before I ever use a Bofa, with a little sweating smiley face emoji. Mr. Webb's Dragon Crossbow, easy. Yeah, Dragon Crossbow's pretty good. Zarite. Zarite's expensive, isn't it? Isn't Zarite like 135 mil or some shit? Oh! Excuse me, pardon me, sorry, I'm disgusting. Oh, sorry. The crossbow that ZW lent me for, Dragon Slayer 2 is pretty sweet. Was that the Dragon Hunter crossbow, or was that the Zarite crossbow? Am I tripping? I don't know what... No, it wasn't Zarite. That's how bad my memory is. ZW said... Get back to crabbing. No, ZW said, people have done first capes in rags, but it's not really recommended. Lampot said, there was one where I went to my first college and my fat ass ate like 2 dozen in 3 days and made myself sick. ZW said, I saw an Attal completion earlier this year. ZW said, oh, ZCB is 350-ish mil. Whoops. Lampot said, if you have ZCB and blowpipe, then no need for blowfa. But if you have T-bow and Zarate crossbow and blowpipe, like in the Zuck simulator that I was doing, oh my god, the gear is incredible. Like, the gear just does it for you. Yeah, of course, you have to, like, learn. You have to learn the puzzles and stuff, I'm sure. I feel like the puzzles are probably the hardest part, especially triple jatting. You have to have good reflexes, you have to not crack under pressure. But, like, even me just being a noob and not understanding any of Zuck's mechanics or, like, what the fight is, I felt like I was super cool doing so much damage. Mr. Webb said, Blowpipe is so gay. Lampot said, but I fuck with Blowfa heavy. I do too. I think Blowfa looks cool, and I love Blowpipe. ZW said, you can def do it with an Atatl, EHW, and a Dragon Hunter crossbow. Mr. Webb said, I just used Dragon Hunter crossbow at that point. ZW said, but that's like the minimum. The minimum. Minimum off. Mr. Webb said, Atatl, all PK gear in my opinion. Lampot said, practice in Gridmasters. Ooh, that's an idea. In Gridmasters, can you like just max your stats? I haven't even looked to see how Gridmasters works. Can you just like play like a private server basically? ZW said Atlatl, yeah, Atlatl. Yeah, that's what I said. Atlatl. Lampot said Atlatl. Lampot said sunglass smiley face emoji. Mr. Webb said Leedle D's, Atl nuts. In your mouth. Lampot said, yeah, Gridmasters is just Leagues, but on steroids. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, I heard Leagues is a really good time to practice bosses, too. So if Gridmaster is that on steroids, who knows? Damn it, I wasn't crabbing. Look at this. Get out of here. Lampot said, probably going to practice solo cocks on grid. That's a good idea. I remember looking at like the difficulties of raids and bosses. It's like a chart, a graph, if you will. And I already forgot like what the hardest of the hardest things were. It was like increasing the difficulty because I know like TOA has invocations and like Tob has different difficulties too, right? I want to take another look at that. It was pretty interesting. Lampot said, raids all easy. All cheesy. Especially if you're getting carried like me, like my butt. The dream is to do a 300 TOA soon, and not totally suck. Monkey nuts. Lampot said 300 doable. Yeah, if I just hide in the corner. Or get serious about not fucking up. I need to, ZW suggested True Tile. I think I need to get True Tile. Like ASAP. True Tile, and I need to make sure that the world I'm on too is the best possible ping. Lampot said 350 Deathless for Scoot Backpack. For the custom Scoot Backpack, we're doing a giveaway. It's a Scooty backpack full of little goodies. Lampot said, True Tile is very handy. Yeah, I should probably do that like now. Although I'm not on the mains Runelight. ZW said you have to spend a day doing TOA or you just forget everything and or it stays. Overwhelming consistency in grinding boss encounters is just as important as consistency in grinding skills. Yeah. Well, I mean, once you get it down pat though, unless it's like extremely or like pretty difficult and you need to I don't know how to explain it. How do I explain it? If you were to do it like DW, you might like you've done a lot of Vorkath, right? If you stop doing Vorkath for like a few months, it's like riding a bike to some degree. You've done it so much, at least in the method that you use, that you would be able to pick it up and like, okay, you might fumble the bag a couple times, but it's not going to be too tough because you've like compacted it into your brain. Lampot said, I don't fuck with inventory markers or tile markers for the most part, but I fuck with true tile. Schwerd. DW said, and after a day, you can just do 1 or 2 a day. Lampot said, you need to do a big launch into it to start. Yeah, I wish I had the time. That's the thing. I feel like in the beginning, when I did entry, I think we did 1, maybe 2 entries. And during the entry, I was okay, and then we like bumped it up to 150 or 120 or something, and that's when I think I ran into a couple problems and died a few times. And then the time I was doing a duo 150 with Citrus, I was just getting shreked up. I think it was either 150 or 210. I was getting my ass handed to me because I didn't give myself the time to actually learn everything and compartmentalize, caramelize the onions of all the fights and mechanics and stuff like that. But if I gave myself like at least a good 8-hour day and stream to dedicate to it, we'd be getting somewhere, some progress. CW said, yeah, I've done it almost like 2K times, and it's taken months. I feel like it was just yesterday when you started farming Vorkath. It was like 3 months ago, right? We could check your streams. I remember when you were first streaming, you were like doing Vorky. Lampot said, 1200 Vorky here, I think. Don't do too many entries. Lampot said, take the deaths and learn on it. Yeah, that's what I think I need to do. I'm not going to be discouraged if I die. It sucks, but whatever. How else am I going to get better and learn to do harder things? Like my lag-tastic Galvic. Right? Lampot said, if you want to get used to certain invos, take the death, run with it. Pick yourself up, dust the grass off your shoulders, dust the dirt. Lampot said, if you die, ask questions. Will do. And Lampot, I feel like you'd be a good teacher too, just because I know you. I'd feel a little more comfy. You have the home base advantage, or the home field advantage? Lampot put a smiley face sunglass emoji and said, I highly recommend learning Overclock 1 and 2 always. I struggle with the part where you have to fill up the fucking vial and feed the plant in the middle. I know it's easy, and I feel like I've seen a video on it too, but I always fumble that shit. Lampot said, I have a very cake 150 ready for us. A very cakey. Lampot said, I can show you the foolproof way. Yes, please do. Please, please, please. Crab, 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 crab. Click the crab. Lampot said, very candy from a baby. Yeah, I remember in the video I watched, you can like wait for a certain cue and then basically take no damage. I don't think I retained that information though when I tried it after. Lampot says, Shadow and Yellow Gem in same pull somehow guaranteed. Knowing my luck, I'll just get, what is it? I'm gonna screw it up. Is it the light bearer that drops from POA? The fuck is it? That ring. The Truth Seeker. Lampa said, you can do whole room in 35 seconds if you time it. Yeah, you, like, only 2 trips, right? Instead of doing 3 or something. This guy give me my stuff? Okay. Lampa said, yeah, light bearer. It's 5 mil right now, though. Ooh. Went up a little? Alright, okay. DW said I started grinding Vorkath in April or May, I think. Started streaming it in June. Okay, that's why I'm behind. Lampot said you can get 2 trips before a croc even spawns. Alright. I know, super quick. Super quick. I just wanted to get it in. It is now Monday, technically. So we did Sunday stream. It's done. You guys saw it with your own eyes. I'm gonna hop off now. I need to shower and brush my teeth. I smell like a cigar. And don't worry, Garfield will be here tomorrow, 4:30 a.m. EST. He'll be doing stuff. He'll be doing some construction. Maybe he'll mess around on the main. I gave him permission to mess on the main last Monday, and he did the Galvic for me. Lampot said, "Hooray!" ZW said, "Talk to you later." Lampot said, "Good night, sweet dreams, Scooty Cutie." Good night, ZW. Good night, Lampot. I'll see ya. Ciao, Bellas. Kisses. DW said mainstream if you're not lagging. Should I? Should I? Why not both? Why not 2 tomorrow? Why not a little mix and match? To be continued. Alright, bye.